The premise of free speech is not government clears the brush for us to let us decide what we can say. But that's exactly what is going on right now in allegiance with these big tech companies.
It is exactly what's going on. And the Democrats want to make that alliance even closer. You know, the Democrats want these companies to work hand in glove with the government. They want them to become a censorship arm of the government. If you listen to the Democrats when these company execs come up to Capitol Hill, what will you hear? You'll hear the Democrats saying, well, you need to censor more. You need to get tougher on disinformation. You need to get tougher on fake news. What they mean by that is viewpoints that they don't like. And here we see that alliance between big government and corporate monopoly. We've got to break that up. I mean, free speech is not going to be safe in this country if a corporate monopoly like Facebook, like Amazon, can decide what we can say, what we can read, who we can talk to.
Finally, what do you say to people who are like, why didn't you guys do this? I know you've gotten this question a million times, so let me be the 1,000,001th person to ask. When you guys had total control of this process, political process in Washington a year ago, and they were already putting disclaimers and stuff on the president's messages during a re-election campaign, which was clearly a step of provocation to where they ultimately just outright banned him. When you guys had the majorities last year, why didn't you do anything about this? What would you say about that?
Well, I'd say it's a terrible missed opportunity. I mean, as someone who has, for the 2 years I've been in the Senate, who has introduced piece of legislation after piece of legislation, trying to take on big tech, pushing my colleagues to do it, talking about it, now writing a book about it. Believe me, I'm with you. And I think that, I will say this, I think that more and more Republicans in Congress are getting it. I think more and more Republicans are understanding the dangerous power of these companies. But let's not sugarcoat it. I mean, the last 2 years, the last 4 years were a missed opportunity for Republicans in Congress in this way, particularly when you had the President Trump, that is, focused on this in the last year and a half, where he was urging Congress to do something on this issue, and Congress didn't. And I think it's a bad missed opportunity. And in some ways, we're paying for it now because the monopolies have only gotten stronger. But listen, the next best time to do something is right now. Mm-hmm. So we can't change the missed opportunities of the past, but we can start getting serious now when we need to.